I have no clue how long this video is gonna be. It shouldn't be too long because it's literally 2 football games. But my divisional video was also pretty short because I was just want to talk about the Bills game. But now there is no Bills game, so who knows about this video? Hi everyone, welcome back to Just Jake Reviews. I review albums, movies, and sports games, and today we are back with some more playoff football talk. It is the championship series. We got one AFC championship game and one NFC championship game. The Super Bowl we could literally taste. Who knows who's making it though? I don't believe the Super Bowl is real because the Bills aren't in it. No, I'm kidding. No Chiefs, so let's have fun with that. I'll discuss the Super Bowl video after this video is over. So, yeah, 2 games. We're talking about 2 games and 2 games only. I'm not really predicting which team's going to win. I guess I'll say which team I would rather have win. But, yeah, there's literally more to talk about with one game than the other, so let's just get right into it. First up, by the way, both these games are Sunday. One is, I think it's 3 o'clock, and the other is 6:30. So, the AFC Championship game. This game is trash. We got the Patriots versus the Broncos. Drake Maye versus Jarrett Stidham. So, as I said previously in the divisional recap video, Bo Nix, after beating the Buffalo Bills, Bo Nix hurt his ankle, and he's out for the whole rest of the season. So, Bo Nix is not playing this game. Therefore, the Broncos are starting backup Jarrett Stidham, who I might tell you has not thrown a football since 2023. He has not played a single second of a game since 2013. No, sorry, 2023. Sorry. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know. I highly doubt Denver's winning this game. It's sad because Drake Maye, second-year player, this guy's been in the league for 2 years. He's already going to go to a Super Bowl, which means Drake Maye has gone to a Super Bowl before Josh Allen, which is insulting. Drake Maye has gone to a Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson, also insulting. I don't know how to react, and we're going to say never say never. Like, we're going to say never say never. Maybe he could pull, I don't know, a Nick Foles. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, I think it was on Twitter, Nick Foles said a message to Jarrett Stidham. He said that, don't worry, the New England Patriots are not good at beating backup quarterbacks. Because look what Nick Foles did in 2017, 2018 versus New England in the Super Bowl. By the way, the first Super Bowl I ever loved, and that's the second best Super Bowl of all time. First place is last year's. I'll talk about the Super Bowls later on down the line in a later video. But yeah, I think New England's winning this game. I think the Patriots have had the most Mickey Mouse, easiest route to the Super Bowl. Hate me all you want. I don't care. Am I salty? Yes, because we should be in this game and not Denver. Yeah. So, I'm not saying never say never. I don't think Jarrett Stidham's going to beat Drake Maye and the Patriots, but we'll see. Denver still has other people. Courtland Sutton's very good. Their defense is pretty good. Let's hope their defense shuts down Drake Maye. If Denver can definitely shut down Drake Maye, then Denver at least make the game look a little close, Denver. I have to miss this game, unfortunately. Well, not really unfortunately. I have to miss this game because I work, but I don't really care. Just make it a good game, Denver. All right, screw that bullshit. Let's talk about the game that everyone wants to talk about. The NFC Championship at 6:30 on Sunday. The Rams versus the Seahawks. This game's going to be spectacular. This could be game of the year. This could be game of the year. This game could be better than whichever Super Bowl we're getting. So, here's the thing. So, the Seahawks have had to play two divisional teams to get here, right? They faced the Niners last week, and then they have the Rams. These are my 2 Super Bowl teams. These are the 2 teams that I'd want to see. I'd want to see both these teams win over Patriots and Broncos. I think I'm rooting for Seattle more than LA, but if LA wins this game, don't be surprised. I honestly don't know who to pick for this game. I want to say I think LA's going to win because they have more experience. But JSN and Sam Darnold, the fact that he can go to a Super Bowl before Josh Allen, before Lamar Jackson is also mind-blowing. We could get a Sam Darnold versus Jarrett Stidham Super Bowl. Let's start a GoFundMe for that. Can we do that? Can we start a GoFundMe for Jarrett Stidham versus Sam Darnold Super Bowl? I want to see it right now. But no, the Rams have been here before. The only negative issue about the Rams winning the Super Bowl is that we saw it recently. They won the Super Bowl in 2022. So it's like, we kind of already saw that. It was a good Super Bowl, don't get me wrong, because Chiefs weren't in it. I'm cheering for Seattle. I'm cheering for Seattle mainly because Nathan, a friend of the channel, who's been on the channel before, who I'll be collabing with more often. He's a Seahawks fan. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he is a Seahawks fan. So, make him happy. If my team has to fucking lose and I can't be happy, then let's have one of my friends be happy, And yeah, let's go Seattle. It's kind of it. It's kind of all I had to talk about. Alarmingly short video. That's going to be all for today's video. That was literally all I had to say. So next week, what I'm going to do is, because there's no point in doing this. So next week when I do the championship recaps, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about both AFC and NFC championship games, talk about what I saw and how the game went. And then in that same video, I'm going to talk about my Super Bowl predictions. I'm going to talk about, because obviously we're going to know the matchup. So I'm going to talk about the Super Bowl. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do both those things in next week's video just to combine them. And then, of course, at the end, I'll do a whole Super Bowl video. But right now, what am I doing? I'm still planning off-season content. I got to make something that, I gotta write down some off-season videos. I already got like 3 or 4 in my head. Skits will be coming out eventually, I have to actually write them, so that actually takes work. But yeah, pretty short video for you guys. Hope you all enjoy the video, and I will see you all next time. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff, and peace.